welcome back to another one. Man, today we got something really nice. We have the Anker eufy security camera. Now we do have two of these things, so we're definitely going to check them out and see exactly how it was. I wasn't aware that Anker was in the business of cameras. I thought it was just speakers and stuff, but they have a lot of stuff. So this is actually pretty cool. I'm actually super excited to check it out. Now we do have two of them, so we're going to set them both up. 120-day battery life, IP65 waterproof, works with your Amazon and Google devices. It's 100% wired free. Yeah, human detection, activity zones, night vision. There's just a lot of stuff you can do. So let's go ahead and open this guy up and see exactly what we get in the box. So first thing I gotta say is the packaging on this thing is really nice. Everything is just super clean and super easy to take off. Now it does say it's 2K resolution, so we're gonna check that out in a minute. But very excited to see what's inside this box. So first thing at the very top, you do get, it looks like a little manual, get a couple stickers, so that way you can put it around your house. So pretty cool. I like when you do have stickers, so that way when you do put them outside, you know, people are aware of what you have. And there is a book here just in case you need to see exactly what this is. Make sure you do check that out if you have any issues. Okay, now inside the box itself, you get this little thing right here where it's your power. So very nice, and it looks like it's going to be micro USB. Get a couple screws wherever you're going to put it in, and then a base depending on where you want to mount it. So good stuff there, lots of good stuff. So make sure you guys do check it out. So we are going to use this guy. Now here is, and it's kind of hard to take out just the thing, so I'm gonna take it all out. But here is the camera. Yeah, it's pretty tight in there to get out. So here it is. Remove the film before use. So there is a film right here that you need to take off. There is a cover here, so that way you guys could take off also. And then also ensure tight seal. So it looks like when you do take this off to charge, that's what you're gonna have to do. Now my only gripe, I know it does say 120-day battery life, so you charge these things up and then you put them outside and you're good to go. My only thing is with 120 days, because there is no power supply here, so it is, you are going 100% wireless, because there is no power supply that I see in here. And even when I do remove the plastic here, there is no power supply whatsoever. So my only gripe behind it is when you do have a power cable here to charge it up, 120 days. So how many months is that? So you got 30, 60, 90, 120. So 4 months. Every 4 months, you're going to have to take it off and charge it back up. Or you're going to have to get some kind, if you want to hardwire it, maybe some kind of power supply, some kind of power source, but something. So I get, it's cool that it is wireless, it's wire free, you know, that's what the point of this thing is, wire free. So just keep in mind, every 4 months you will need to remove it wherever you have it plugged into, and recharge it back up. And I'm guessing the charging thing is not going to take that long, maybe an hour, 2 hours. Plug it in and you're good to go. So if I do hit that button here, the blue light turns on. That's when I'm trying to sync it. This thing back here, if you take a picture of this thing, the QR code, you're going to be able to, I'm guessing, get the app and maybe a couple instructions if you need to. And again, if you pop this thing off, that's where you're going to be able to get the power. So it looks like this is pretty easy. So let's go ahead and I'm going to leave it right here. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and turn this thing around. And here we go. I'm going to go ahead and take that QR code. And as you can see here, it's already telling me that I want to open up the contents. There it is. So the one thing I did notice is every now and then with QR codes, it does something like this where it takes you to your notes. And of course, that's not what we want. We want it to send us to the app. Now, if you are having trouble with this QR code and it keeps sending you to the app because it's not redirecting you to the website, again, I've noticed a lot of phones that are doing that now, that they're not actually redirecting to the website, which can get pretty annoying. So if you do look at the thing here, it does say go to the eufy Security app. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go here to my Google Play Store, and I'll show you guys that's where I'm at. Google Play Store. I'm going to type it in, eufy. And even if I just type eufy just like that, EUFY, you got EUFY security. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to click on this, install. Really simple to set up. And there you go. Go ahead and hit open. Here's the app itself. Hit accept. And then you could set up an account. So I'm going to hit sign up. Put whatever email and password that you want to do. Make sure you don't forget what this is. Now, the one thing that I noticed is as I'm signing up, every email that I used actually is, it's telling me that I'm already signed up. And I forgot your password because I'm like, did I sign up? Because I know I got Anker, but did I sign up? And yeah, every single one that I've signed up to so far says that this email has already been registered. Please log in with this email or register with a new email. And I'm trying new emails because I know I have multiple emails that I'll never use to sign up for this stuff. So for whatever reason, every single email that I'm using says that my account is already set up. So I have no idea why it's doing that, but I'm gonna just make up an email right now and try to. I did do a forget your password, and I'm not getting any kind of verifications of any sort. So I'm creating a brand new one right now as we speak. And it's telling me to confirm something. So please follow this link, blah, blah, blah. So the one thing I would suggest is you going to eufylife.com. And that's how you could go in and either set it back up or submit a ticket or whatever have you. So I wanted to be sure that we go through this so that way you guys could experience what I'm going through. Okay, cool. So I just got it. I just got it through. Very weird, very strange. So let's come back over here. So here we go. So it says choose your region. So I could do a search and I'm going to put United States. So there it is, United States. Next. And then it says, please confirm that you selected the correct region. So I'm going to hit confirm. And it looks like that's it. So I'm going to allow, enable fingerprint login, enable, turn that on. And now I put my fingerprint to make sure it's capturing it and it succeeded. Cool. So back out and it says any support, go here. Add a device. Okay, so this one is because it is the standalone. So let's go ahead and hit add device. As you can see, you got all your different options. So you got the Eufy Cam 2, you got this one. They kind of look very, very similar to this one and this one. So this is a solo cam. This is a standalone security camera. So making sure I get all of the information right. It's going to be this one, the solo cam. You hit allow while using the app. And then it's going to say, go ahead and log in. So that's just your internet. So once I log in, the next thing it says to hold this button, press the sync button for 2 seconds until you hear a beep and LED flashes blue. There it is, blue and loud beep. So let's give this guy a second, heard a beep. And while we will generate a QR code for the Wi-Fi connection. Okay, so yeah, you got to hit okay. And then you got to use the camera to point it to the phone, and you heard a loud beep right there. So there you go, connecting to the Wi-Fi network. Now I'm going to leave this alone for a quick second while it's doing its thing, and I'm going to open up the second camera so that way we could set them both up and see how they both work. Okay, so while that's doing that, I did pull up the second one. So here we go. This is going to be the second one here. So it says back here, Eufy Cam Solo Pro. So that way you know exactly what it is that we're working with here. And I'm pretty sure we picked Solo Pro. There you go. Pickup was successful is what it says. So I'm going to hit next. Let's go with garage. Next. Optimal battery life, optimal surveillance. You have different types of options here. So we're going to go ahead and leave it to optimal battery life and hit next. And it says fully charged. It will take about 8 hours from no electricity to full charge. So just keep that in mind. 8 hours. When you do have to take these off, leave them on for 8 hours and you should be good to go. They have some mounting instructions here. It says here's your connection. Everything is right there of what it's doing. So pretty neat. I'm going to put my hand on top of it so that way you guys can see how long it takes for it to pick up. So 1,000, 2. So it's almost 2 seconds. It's about a second and a half. So that's pretty quick. I'm going to hit next. It says there is an update already. So I'm going to go ahead and update. Everything is very, very simple. You can see it's blinking red and blue. It's going back and forth. There is an update happening right now. So that's pretty nice. It will take about 14 seconds or 14 minutes, I should say. During this period, keep your camera powered on. It's already at 3%. So when it does stuff like this, just leave it alone. Let it do its thing. And once we have this set up, we're going to do the exact same steps with this one. That way we could set 2 cameras up. They're wireless, so we could put them wherever we want. So let's check this out. Okay, so here we go. We got the 2 cameras, and I'm going to set it up on 2 different angles. If you click on one here at the top, this is going to be the one right in front of me. And then if I want to go back to the other one, I just hit back, play, and that's going to be this one over here on the side. So I'll give you guys a better angle here. That way you guys could see what's happening. Pretty nice. Pretty cool. So again, this top one, this is going to be this one right here in the front. So check it out. Pretty nice, pretty clean. Now, if I do switch it over sideways like this, it will give you guys like a really good feel of hold to speak, your microphone, your sound, alarms, all kinds of stuff here. Really good stuff. So if I do hit an alarm, manual alarm, it will sound a 30-second alarm. Maybe we won't do that because that's going to be pretty loud. When you do this, you could start recording. Video recorder is too short. When you do that, you could mute it off, mute it on. So, and it's cool because if you are talking to it, you could definitely hear what's happening here. So if I grab this one, say 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you can hear it pretty good. It's not that bad. Hold to speak. Okay, so I get a app, blah, 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 needs a request. So I'm going to hit okay while using the app. So hold to speak right there. So hello, how you doing? So it picked it up not too bad. So it's okay. It's not amazing and it's not terrible. Now here you could do some more stuff. You could cut some stuff out. You got some more extra settings, night mode, day mode. So the first thing I would like to do is when you do back up here and you hit that little cog right there, they both have their own little cog. So you come here, camera, status, night vision, motion detection. There's all kinds of stuff that you could do. Video quality, audio settings, tons and tons of stuff here. So speaker volume, you could turn it up even higher or turn it down lower. For your motion detection, when you go here, you could choose the sensitivity. You could do all motions. There's all kinds of stuff here to do. So there's a lot of stuff here to test out. Of course, if you hit the snooze button, you could turn it off where it snoozes for a certain amount of time. If you click on this thing here, this is your events, any kind of events that it grabbed. So it's pretty nice. And there it is. There's all your devices right there. So it's pretty neat with that thing here. Now here at the bottom, if you do hit events, this is all your events for the day, your video, your alerts. You could change the dates right here of what you want to see. Security, there's all your cameras plugged in, and then back to your stuff here where you could add more stuff. Looks like I got a little present right there. So it just says, hey, congratulations. There's some new stuff coming. So pretty nice, pretty neat, I do have to say. So let's go ahead, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab both cameras. And I'm going to put one in the back of the house, and I'm going to put one in the front of the house because I'm actually really curious to see how this is going to work. The modem and router are towards the middle back of the house, so I'm going to see if I can put them opposites. And actually, you know what? Maybe I'll put one in the garage because it's dark in there right now, and then I'll put one in the backyard where it's bright to see what the difference is. So let's go ahead and check this out. Okay, so here we go. I have it all set up, and here is the app. So I'm going to click on the top one. This one's going to be where the backyard is. As you can see, there's the backyard. I know it's kind of, camera's probably blowing it up a little bit, but let me try moving over here, see if that one's going to be a little bit better to view. And there you go. This is the backyard, which is pretty nice. Now, if I do swipe, like I wish there's a swipe option to go from one camera to the next, and you can't. There isn't an option to move over, so you just got to pretty much back out, click the next one, and there is the garage right there. So pretty good. Everything looks like it's working pretty good. I got my timer going, the date, everything is pretty good. It would have been nice to have a option here to swipe from one to the next, but it doesn't do that. So I know some systems you can swipe up and down or left and right to go from one camera to the next camera. So good stuff. Overall, what I think about this one's actually really good. These standalone cameras, the great thing about it is that you could just set it up and then you are good to go. And the great thing about it is they're typically 99 bucks. It's $100 per camera. Very nice. Right now there is a sale going on for the Solo Cam E20 for $79.99, and then for the E40, though, the 2K one, it's at $129.99. So as always, I always try to get you guys like some kind of deals or coupons or anything like that. Check the description below. I will leave links to all of this stuff, that way you guys get hooked up. Camera works really good, and again, like, it's super easy to use. If I had multiple cameras, I could swipe up and down, and you just click on it, boom, there it is. Back it up, and boom, there it is again. So that'll be my only thing. I wish I could actually add everything together. There's probably an option that I just have to like maybe check, or I'm sure there's something there. So let me know what you guys think. Some pretty nice stuff from Eufy, and everything works pretty nicely. So yeah, with all that being said, you guys take care of each other, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, guys.